Hi Libra, welcome back to the Divine Dojo. My name is Gabriela and I'm here to do your reading for June 23rd through the 29th. I'm gonna clear the energy with the tuning fork, and I'm gonna ping it 3 times. You can definitely close your eyes and breathe every time I ping, and then release. Breathe and release, breathe and release. I'm gonna do it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. My dog went under the couch. Beautiful Libra. So the transits, I'm going to go over the transits of what's going on this week. And so today I'm doing the reading on Monday, the 23rd. So we're still in that Sun square Neptune energy. And I would definitely recommend not making decisions from like an emotionally charged place. Come and make decisions from a balanced and aligned and grounded place, because we're still reeling from this weekend's energy, which was intense, as probably you know, as what's going on in the world. Anyhow, tomorrow, Tuesday the 24th, the sun is conjunct Jupiter, so meaning both the sun and Jupiter are in Cancer, creating a Kazemi. So this is a lot of optimistic energy, expansive energy. It's supposed to be the luckiest day of the year. But do remember, we still are coming off of those squares, and we still have Mars and Pluto in the yods. So creating friction, right? So is it the luckiest day? It can be, for sure. You know, it just depends on you and what you've been working on, and if you've been doing the work and, you know, putting in positive vibes out there and all of that. So definitely that's not woo-woo to be positive. I'm not saying, you know, there isn't shit happening in the world and to ignore it. I'm saying is know that that's happening, but don't let it consume you, and keep in your own lane and stay positive. And don't let that shit get you down. Never ends. It's the same story over and over and over and over and over and over and over for freaking decades. So anyhow, the 25th is the new moon in Cancer. And again, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. So great emotional renewal, like feeling good, you know, like getting more pep in our step. The womb, the offering. It's a good day for self-care. It's a good day for setting intentions, you know, especially a new moon in Cancer, for like your goals for your families, what you want to manifest for yourself, your family, your values. You might be even working on like your home. You might be even like planting gardens, you know, stuff like that. Planting seeds basically related to home, family, values, security. I know a lot of people are feeling a little bit like uneasy about their security, especially, you know, all that sleeper cell talk, which is, you know, programming. But anyhow, yeah, so, you know, stay grounded, stay aligned, stay focused on your vision, your goals, your dreams, your manifestations, like what you want to create in the world. Now is the time to create and not be consuming. So, you know what's going on, but don't be a consumer. So of the negative energy that wants to take us over. So on the 26th, we have Mercury entering Leo, which is great because it has us be bolder, be more confident, be more authentic, be more heartfelt in our communications, which is definitely needed in this world. But, you know, it also, the Leo energy can be egoic. So, you know, try to stay out of ego for sure. The 27th, Mercury is in opposition to Pluto. So Mercury is in Leo, Pluto is in Aquarius. So they are exactly opposites. So, you know, those bold, heartfelt, confident, energetic communication, authentic communication can lead to some, you know, some conflict, but just remember to stay in a good vibe and not get into, dragged into some sort of like argument, you know? So that's the major energies of the week. I'm going to pull a catalyst card and then we'll get into the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. I invite you, Spirit, in to give me clear and concise messages for the Leo collective for their best and highest good. The Mystic. Libra. Did I say Leo? Libra. I'm so sorry. I did Leo 3 times because the videos weren't recording or staying. I don't know what was happening. Anyways, I hope this stays. The Mystic. So I love this. The Mystic, the Shaman, the, you know, the one who sees the High Priestess, right? This is the vibe. This is like creating your own vibe and not being pulled down into the energetic low vibration that the collective wants us to be in, you know, the parasitic energetic vampires, which is the media, social media, all of that type of stuff, you know. Be very discerning, especially with AI. What do we really know what's true or not, you know? What was I saying? I was having a conversation with somebody, I think it was my mom, and, you know, I was saying, like, if you think about it, AI has really just been released to the public, right? To the people, right? Well, the government, the leaders, whatever, they've had this shit for a long ass time. So, do we really know what's going on? I don't know. Do you 100% know? Are you there? Are you, you know, like, it is hard to really know what's real. And especially now with AI, you really have to be super discerning. So, all right, let's get started. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the Libra collective for this week of 23rd through the 29th? Saw the Hermit. All right, give me a clear message. Help me be clear and concise for Libra. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful 1-1 energy. So we have Earth and Fire and Air energy, and then Taurus and Aries energy. I love it. So you have definitely some sort of new opportunity coming in your way, either creatively or financially speaking. Looks like definitely more on the financial side, which is great. Yeah, your hard work is, you know, going to be paying off here because you're getting some sort of good opportunities here. Maybe you're starting a new venture, you're starting a new beginning with a new project, a new creative project, maybe you're becoming an entrepreneur, maybe you're going to a business on your own, right? I love this. This is great energy. What is this about? Yeah, you've been putting in the hard work and you're almost there. Your payoff is coming in soon. The burdens, the hard work will be paying off, and you will be getting some sort of reward. Especially I like, and you know, I'm not those readers that was like, oh yeah, abundance tomorrow, you know, like if you have been putting in the work and you have been doing all the shadow work and all of that, putting in the high vibes out there to the universe. Well, you know, the Jupiter in Cancer and the Sun conjunct Jupiter, the luckiest day of the year, it's possible that something beautiful will come in for you. Will it be that same day? I don't know, but you've definitely been working hard on it and you're almost there. So do not give up, right? So yeah, because you're gonna be celebrating, you're gonna be happy with whatever comes your way. Yeah, because you have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Cups reversed, right? So yeah, you're definitely going to be having a victory. You're definitely going to be celebrating. You're definitely, you know, like confident because you have been putting in this hard work. So these aces will be coming in. These new opportunities will be coming in since you have been doing the hard work. And if you haven't been, well, now's the time to get on it with this new moon and set those intentions of like making whatever change or opportunity, creating that opportunity for yourself. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, I mean, that's the only cup. It's like we don't want our, and this is your energy, your and Scorpio's energy, Libra and Scorpio. So we have Leo, we have Aries, Taurus, we have Scorpio, Sagittarius. The Lovers. Yeah, you don't want to be in this like reverse Knight of Cups energies and moody, being disappointed, or, you know, like because it's maybe not coming in fast enough, you know, because these nights are the slowest nights of the tarot, right? It's not the Knight of Sword or the Knight of Wands. Those are like much more action orientated nights, where these are, you know, slow and steady, kind of wins the race type of energy. So be patient, you know, your day will come, your time will come, the opportunity, the money, whatever will come, the partnership, the thing will come. Yeah, because you do have this beautiful energy of the Lovers. You just have to stay balanced and trust that, you know, your ships will come in, but it might not be as fast as you wanted to. So yeah, I like this energy. What is this well, the Queen of Cups was upright, so we'll take it. I was going to say, what is this opportunity about? Well, she is, you know, part of the Lovers, right? She's the compassionate, comforting, calming, loving, sweet, stable queen. And maybe a choice will have to be made. And maybe you're going to have two opportunities, right? Maybe you're going to have two opportunities that are going to be very appealing to you, Libra. Of course, you have the scales. And maybe you're going to have two opportunities where you're going to have to make a choice from one of them. But they both seem to be a good choice. There is a lot of wand energy, right? So here's the Two of Wands. But you are gonna, no matter what choice you make, you are gonna be making progress and you are gonna be happy. So what is the advice for Libra? Yeah, the advice is to stay grounded and don't think that there's competition. The only competition is you. If it's not coming in fast enough, don't think that, oh, it's because somebody out there is better than you or something. No, this is this is you and you alone, right? There's no, don't create any conflict, or don't look at it as like competition. These opportunities are coming in and they are for you. You know, just be patient, because it might not be as fast as you want it to. So, yeah, and stay in a positive vibe. I want to know, the sun. Nine of, wait, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, I'm like, 9 of Swords. Yeah, so don't be in your head, you know, don't be worried about it. I think that's the message. That's the clear message. Don't be in your head. Don't be, because it's not coming in as fast as you wanted to. Don't be in your head about it. Don't worry about it. Don't be, it's coming. Whatever this opportunity or these opportunities are, they are coming, whether it's a new love, whether it's having to do with love, or having to do with you know, a partnership in business, or like entrepreneur, or, you know, whatever this is for you. It's gonna be different for everybody, right? Don't worry about it. It's coming in. You've definitely put in the hard work. You definitely will be celebrating, and it will be a well-deserved manifestation of whatever that is. One final message, Spirit. What is this about? What is the advice? Yeah, you will definitely, oh shit, this might, well, this might be about love. I don't know. How funny. Yeah, you will be celebrating, you know, there will be cause for celebration, collaboration. You know, there's definitely some sort of partnership coming in, whether it's work related, friendship, or, you know, business partnership, love partnership. There's definitely some partnership coming in, because you got the Knight of Cups, and he was here too, again, right? And there is the Queen of Cups. I mean, I'd like it to be a King of Cups, so it's like an even, you know, divine match, divine union. But that's okay. This guy, he's, you know, he's younger, he's emotionally stable, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a younger and an older energy coming together, coming to inspire each other and celebrate and collaborate, and build community. I don't know. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. But the Lovers and the Knight of Cups is here twice. So this is like, you know, Prince Charming, right? And the Lovers is here. And the Lovers definitely doesn't need to be about romance. The Lovers can be about a choice too. A choice will need to be made. And maybe the choice will need to be made between these two opportunities, right? Or maybe you're going to have two lovers. I don't know. That's kind of cool. So, and if that's the case, you know, you definitely want to pick an emotionally balanced person that will come in, correct, and court you, and, you know, do the right thing. And it seems like they will do the right thing and behave the right way. So, seems exciting. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it could be about career. It could be about love. New opportunities, you know. It wasn't an Ace of Cups, but it was Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So, who knows? By the book. Yeah, Libra. It's like, you know, doing things by the book can be kind of good and can be not kind of good, you know. Sometimes it's like old, outdated, ways of doing things will no longer work in this new world that we're headed into. As you see, our systems are collapsing right in front of our faces, and the old structures are just not beneficial to all of humanity, and they're crumbling right in front of our face. So by the book can be bad, you know. So this is interesting to me. But yeah, you know, obviously come in whatever you do with integrity, with love, with devotion, with the right energy, which seems like you have the right energy, you know. I like it. And definitely be flexible. You're going to need to be flexible with these new opportunities or new lovers, or whatever this is for you, and be open to maybe doing things a little bit differently. Or maybe you do keep 2 lovers. I don't know. That's kind of a thing that's going around right now. If you were keen to the Aubrey Marcus situation. It's so funny that we even like care about that shit. Who cares what people do in their private lives? But to be fair, they do you know, they do announce it. So, and they do share. So, you know, they are opening themselves up to criticism, which they're okay with. So, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. Forgiveness. That's interesting. Meditation brings awareness and unlikely. Interesting. Interesting angel answer cards. And maybe this is like a separate message, right? I dropped it. So yeah, meditation, forgiveness. You know, like I said, you're going to have to make a choice of something like this, or you don't, and you try both things out, or both people out, or whatever, you know. That's going to be up to you. But there's definitely, to me, it's like collaboration, community. There's a reason to celebrate and come together, and in union and in partnership and entrepreneurship and whatever it is for you. But there's definitely good energy here, and just keep these things in mind of like, don't be in your head too much about it, and don't be, you know, think that you're in competition with anybody else. No, you're in competition with yourself, and that's it. It's like about us making ourselves better every day. I'm gonna pull a Moonology card and call it a day, and then we'll read the Mystic, because I love that. The Mystic. Middle here. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. Yeah, you've done the work. Looks like you've done the work, or you're doing the work, and something is about to come in. Some opportunities are about to come in, and you're going to make a decision. You're going to make a decision. The Mystic. So the Mystic, the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. The Mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or lighthearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifebloods. The mystic revels in mystery, the great riddle of life, dancing with forces of light and dark upon its wings. yeah, I feel like you've been doing the work, and you have to just keep that high vibe, that higher consciousness energy, and don't be in your head, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna have cause to celebrate here. It looks like you potentially have a new love coming in, or depending on your situation, you know, new opportunities coming in, and you might have new lovers coming in too. But they are, you know, they might be younger. They are emotionally balanced though. They are coming in with, you know, with something. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, Libra. I love you all so much. Mwah. Peace. Until next time.